Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another collab, which is so exciting. I'm collabing again with Beauty by CLH, or Courtney, as you guys may know her. And today we are going to shop our stashes for some new fall makeup. Well, not necessarily new, but just some fall makeup. This time of year, I always want to go out and buy the new Warm palette, the new Berry lip. I love fall makeup and I love those tones, and I've bought those tones in the past. I've bought a lot of them in the past. So we both kind of dug through our collection, grabbed out some of our favorites and stuff that we wanted to pull back out and get more use out of now that it is fall. And yeah, if you guys want to see what we chose, just keep watching. So most of the products I picked out today are eyes, and I only have one face product, so I think I'm just going to talk about that one and get it out of the way right now. It's the Physicians Formula Argan Wear Argan Oil. Now this product I picked up last Black Friday, I believe. Also was having a really great sale. I think Physicians Formula was 40% off or something like that, and I had been wanting to try some kind of oil to mix in with my foundation to just kind of apply before foundation, and I picked up this one and I love this oil so much. I really love using it in the wintertime to kind of mix it with my more matte foundations to make them a little bit more dry skin friendly, because my skin tends to be combo dry in the winter. So this is an awesome tool to have in your arsenal for winter. You can also use this to kind of spot moisturize, like if you've already done your moisturizing for the day, but you feel like your nose, especially I get really dry in the winter around my nose right here, or sometimes on my chin. Sometimes I'll add like a drop on the side of my nose and rub it into my chin, and that just helps the foundation look better throughout the day and wear better. You know what guys, I lied. I am going to talk about one more face product. I kind of just thought about it because I used it when I got ready today, and I kind of just realized that I do tend to reach for this more in the fall, and that is the Bahama Mama bronzer. Now I own a lot of warm bronzers, warmer tone bronzers, at least they come off warmer on my skin. And this is pretty much the only like cool tone bronzer that I own. And for that reason, I really like to wear this. I feel like in the wintertime, I either want a super warm bronzer to kind of give my skin some life, or I want to go with something a little bit cooler to kind of sculpt the face a little bit, and to go with just my slightly paler skin, because honestly, I don't really change color that much between the summer and the winter. But I really do enjoy this product. It just looks crazy because I repressed mine because it shattered at one point, so that's why the inside of mine looks like that. But I really do love this bronzer for the winter time. So I do have quite a few palettes to talk about, but I wanted to talk about these cream shadows really quick. The first one is the Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Rose Gold Retro. You guys already know copper shades are kind of my thing. So I love this shade so much, and I think it pairs so beautifully with like those berry tones and the like reddish browns that I tend to reach for in the fall. So I'm definitely going to shop my stash for this one. I've really been eyeing the new glitter releases lately, and I need to just remember that I do have some and that I need to use these up before I go buy those. The other cream product I wanted to talk about was the Sydney Grace Co. Cream Shadow in the shade Mani Petty. Now that one, oh, this is the Stila one right here. I didn't show you guys that one. And this is the shade Mani Petty. Now I picked this one specifically, A, because purple is so on trend right now, and B, because it has this really pretty like strong warm brown duochrome that I just think is gonna look so pretty in the fall. Oh, that's stunning. So yeah, I really want to get some more use out of both these products, and I think they are absolutely perfect for this time of year. So the next eye product I want to talk about are palettes, and you could say I went a little crazy with the palettes when I was picking these items out. So I am just going to kind of try to breeze through these so we're not here talking about the same thing over and over again. I tried to film this video the other day, and I think my mind was just like, so it didn't turn out very good, so I am trying to refilm this a second time, and I feel like when I was trying to describe the palettes, I was just saying the same thing over again. So again, I'm going to kind of breeze through these. So this is the Bad Habit After Dark palette. Now this one, when I saw this one when I got it in the spring, I was just like, I am going to wear this to death in the fall. I feel like it's also really great for this kind of transitionary period right now, because it's still, like, we have some really warm days, at least where I live in the Midwest. We have some really warm days and kind of really summery days, but then we also have some cool fall days, and I feel like this is great because it has this really nice like kind of peachy shade right here, and also this kind of fiery coral shade kind of. I feel like those are still kind of summery, but then they also pair really well with these beautiful fall tones, like this nice pumpkin orange, this beautiful burgundy, this gorgeous warm brown, and then this deep matte brown. amazing. And this is only $10, I think, on the Shop Plush app, and you get free shipping. So this is an amazing fall palette if you're looking for one just to kind of add to your collection. Okay, now I couldn't do this video without mentioning Modern Renaissance. I feel like this is like the ultimate fall palette. It has those beautiful berries, those super duper warm orangey shades, and kind of the warm reddish brown right there. It also has a couple cool shades, which I do kind of appreciate because I want to dabble a little more in cool eyeshadow because I feel like I just snub my nose to them and I don't really like them because I feel like they don't look all that flattering on me. But I really do like the look that I came up with today. I used all the items that I got in my BoxyCharm to achieve this look, which will be a video going up soon. But I love this palette. I love the variety in this palette. I love the formula so much, and it's just a really great one to have. I also do want to really quickly mention ColourPop Give It To Me Straight. This palette I feel like is very similar to Modern Renaissance. It has a very similar color story. It has those really nice orangey browns, those really nice berry shades. And this one is $16, I believe, so if you didn't want to shell out the money for Modern Renaissance, they do have a lot of similarities, and it could save you some money if you're looking to get kind of a similar color story. I just want to show you guys these two. There they are side by side, so they definitely have some similarities. Of course, Give It To Me Straight doesn't really have the cool tones that Modern Renaissance does, but it does have a lot of the same warm tones. Alright guys, so future me is here with a little announcement. So I filmed this video last week, I think, and then I filmed another video yesterday, and I didn't realize that I hadn't uploaded the rest of the footage from the other day that I filmed. So I accidentally deleted it, and I filmed something new on top of like that memory card yesterday. So future me is now doing this the day that I'm going to upload it, and I'm just going to kind of quickly finish off the things that I didn't get to talk about. So we have a couple more eyeshadow palettes to go through, but again, I'm just going to be brief. First one is Subculture palette, you guys. If this palette doesn't scream fall, I don't know what does. These colors are rich and beautiful. There are some warm shades, but there are also some cool tone shades too, but they're all just very rich, and I love the shade selection in this palette. The formula, a bit temperamental, but the shades are just so beautiful. This is one of the most unique palettes that I've owned and that I've seen come out on the market. So this one is definitely one that I reach for more in the fall. And then I also wanted to talk about my Naked Heat palette. I reach for this year round, let's be honest. I love warm tones. But I think this is especially great for fall because it gives me the fastest warm smoky eye ever. I just kind of like go down the row with the mattes and kind of just keep building up depth in my crease and outer corner until I have the depth that I like, and then I throw a shimmer shade on the lid and I'm good to go. So this is like the fastest like warm smoky eye for fall ever palette. Then I also wanted to give a little shout out to Dream Street. This is Kathleen Light's, or one of Kathleen Light's collabs with ColourPop, and this palette is just beautiful. It has a really nice mix of warm tones and cool tones. I really love pairing blue with warm tones, so I especially love this really nice matte dark blue and then this kind of teal shade right here. Then this shade is also really interesting. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it has kind of a blue sheen to it. It's super unique. It's stunning. But I also really love the really warm like red shade in here and just like the warm neutrals that are such a staple in the fall time. I think this is a really great affordable fall palette. And finally, you guys know I couldn't not mention this palette. It's my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I got this last fall and I did not put it down for 2 or 3 months, I think. But this is what the palette looks like. It has such a nice array of warm neutrals, also some cool neutrals, but mostly warm neutrals, which is what I tend to reach for in the fall, and it's just, it's so yummy, it's so sultry. Really like the formula on this. The price point is really nice. It's $38 for 35 shadows, I think, so it's a really amazing deal. But yeah, this is also another awesome palette for fall. So I do have a couple lippies that I want to really quickly talk about, and the first one is this little teeny tiny Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Fig. And this is just a beautiful berry. I have not been able to put this down this week. I did film this video in this portion of the video like a week and a half ago, so I have been kind of dabbling with these items, and that's that one swatched right there, and I have been loving this shade so much. Usually I don't go for berries in a classic lipstick format because they can kind of be messy, they can kind of bleed everywhere, but I find that this one is really nice. It's really comfortable. The lipstick is really nicely pigmented. I've really been enjoying this one. And then next, I always reach for this in the fall. It's the L'Oreal Pro Matte Gloss in the shade Bare Attraction. It's just like a warm, like spicy nude. I love it so much. It's this shade swatched right here. It pairs really beautifully with those warm eye looks. And I like to go for something with a little bit more color in the wintertime because I do get so pale. So I really like that this does add a little bit of life to my face and it doesn't just like wash out my lips completely. So I also like to go a little bit more cool toned in the fall, which is kind of the opposite of what I've been saying about the eyeshadow palettes for the most part, but lipstick wise, last year at least, I was really into the cool tone. So this next one that I want to talk about is the shade Rain, I'm not quite sure how to say it, is the matte liquid lipstick from Jouer, and it's this gorgeous like taupey mauve color right there. I am so obsessed with this color. When I bought this set, I thought this one would be my least favorite. It's actually one of my favorites just because it's so unique and different. So I really love that one. And then the other cool toned one that I wanted to mention is Wet n Wild Rebel Rose Catsuit Liquid Lipstick. This one is kind of Lolita-esque when everyone was like super into that. And it's just that shade right here. I was really late to the game on that like whole lip trend, and I just kind of got into it last winter, maybe last spring-ish. But this is a really beautiful liquid lipstick. It lasts really well on the lips and is very comfortable, and I just think this is a really great everyday shade. So that's actually going to be it for the items that I'm shopping my stash for the fall. Let me know down below which you guys are shopping your stash for this fall. Are you buying new palettes? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions. I love hearing your thoughts, and don't forget to go check out Courtney's channel and also her Instagram. They will definitely be linked down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!